I don't know what to do with this, but this is by far the craziest form of entitlement, maybe is the right term. Selfishness, I'm not really sure what it is. But I said this. This is how it started. Zig is a very interesting language, but it definitely is going to suffer with adoption with the current LSP. If you've never used the Zig LSP, it falls apart all the time. It doesn't give you answers. Things aren't going the way you want to do all the time. There's all these different situations in which it just shows no information, or even worse, it just like completely shuts off and you just have no idea and you have to like restart it. Hey, new language, I get it. Not even saying anything bad about it. I'm just saying, hey, if we want wide adoption, I think having a good LSP is like key to good adoption. I think that's pretty good, right? I think that's actually a pretty good like observation. I think a good LSP is a very good key to observation, to adoption. And even Jared, who uses Zig for Bun, built Bun in with Zig, says, yeah, they need to make a better LSP. Like, we agree with each other here. And it says, I've heard you got a lot of money to spend. By the way, that is a crazy ass statement to make. That's just crazy to make to begin with. So maybe pay 1 or 2 people to work on ZLS instead of whining about people not doing enough at their hobby. And he's just like, just responds with a singular link. He sponsors 2 of them. Not just one, sponsors Zig programming language and Zig tools with money. And this has been going on since September 22nd. Dude, such a based response, right? Like, just crazy. This is crazy. The fact that this is it is crazy. Dude, this is the response. How many man hours per month do you sponsor? Like, imagine going for the L and then responding after taking the L with that. Like, that is so, like, dude, that is just like, that is, the fedora is mostly in the head, but this time it's actually on the outside of the head as well. Dude, L's on L's. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, man, why not be like, oh, wow, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that you sponsored this. Then you could have even followed up with how many man hours are you sponsoring? Like, that would have been really cool. Be like, hey, what do you do? You could have done anything. You could have made it sound nicer. The fedora on the inside and the outside. I know, double L. Dude, it's like a double. Like, how did you do that? Sponsoring Zig LSP, milady. Dude, it's crazy. Like, where's the like, hey, great job. Like, hey, you know what? You put your money where your mouth is. I like to see that. The follow-up response is how? How is that a crazy response? What do you mean? Dude, just take the L. Ryan, I can't believe you jumped in here. The big difference between donating $5 and $5K a month, notably don't see a reply yet stating how much Zig Tools gets from him, but he has divulged how much his ESF gets. Yeah, he does divulge. Where the hell is it? He does end up divulging how much, which was $5,000 a month to the Zig Foundation. Anyways, so he says $5,000. He says the LSP needs to be better in order not to hurt adoption. They are pointing out facts. This does not make them responsible for the tools. Yeah, I'm just saying. I think this is perfectly right. I'm just saying. I think the LSP is hurting adoption because, I'm willing to push through it, and I'm making streams pushing it and using it, and you can just see me struggle on a lot of things. Like, there's just these weird type definitions that I just really seem to struggle with. You know what I mean? So who's going to fund hours for people to work that? How would I know? If you care so much, then step up. What aboutism won't fly here? Well, I mean, it's true. Are you? If you say that he needs to be doing it, then you should be doing it yourself too, right? That's just a fact of life. If you think the world should behave a certain way, you should behave in that way as well. Okay? That's just like a fact of life. Let's see. All this is response to Prime saying it's crazy to ask how much someone is contributing to a project while saying that something needs to be better. I'm not the one complaining on Twitter about ZLS. Pointing out that a language server needs to be better if you want to drive adoption to a language doesn't make you responsible for making it better. I think that's fair. That's what Twitter is. It's just observations. That's how you do good Twittering, is just making basic observations. I just made a basic observation. I think it's going to suffer with the current state of the LSP. That's a fair observation. I'm not saying the LSP sucks. I'm not saying the people who made it sucks. I'm not saying Zig sucks. I'm saying I think adoption curve won't be as sweet as say like my shorts curve going on, right? Look at that shorts curve. It won't be that good because people are going to have too hard of a time using the language. I don't know. Anyways, whatever. A good takeaway from this is that interesting Zig community. This is like my first interaction with the Twitch or the Twitter Zig community. Interesting. A lot of fedora. A lot of fedora in this community. I'm not sure how I feel about that.